Alright, so I'll be doing my presentation today on Under Armour and their brand, my new marketing strategy for them, including their distribution strategy and also their advertisements, etc. So, first of all, I'll start off with the distribution channels. They both have indirect and direct. The direct would be the retail stores and other outlet stores that they have that are personally by Under Armour and run by Under Armour. These stores are mostly national, and they also are in Canada as well, but they look to expand that maybe towards Mexico and south of that. Their indirect would be also for direct, they have their online website, which reaches up to 200 countries. Their indirect would be Dick's Sporting Goods, Academy Sports, and Kohl's, and those are not all in the same tier, as Dick's and Academy Sports are both higher tier retailers, and Kohl's would be the one mid retailer that they do distribute to. This would cause problems, however, as since they're both distribute to Kohl's and Dick's, which are two different tiers retailer, both can offer different prices. That can cause conflict. So they really found that to be difficult. In the last year, this did result in less sales for them. Excuse me. Where Kohl's was able to sell the same exclusive goods that Under Armour provided for a lesser price than Dick's could. Excuse me. And also, and caused Dick's to lower in sales, and Under Armour as well. Well, Under Armour as well, yes. And this was really a good example of market cannibalization as a result of this channel conflict. And the marketers tried to prevent this, but as soon as it went down, so they couldn't do really anything about it. Their advertising and promotion has a wide array of different things they do, such as digital, print, and physical copy. They have national TV advertising, which they have spent under $100 million on that in the last year. They also use social media, which is a very low-cost way that they have been able to spread their brand. And also they sponsor numerous professional athletes and college athletes, such as Bryce Harper and Jordan Spieth, just to name a few. And in the last month, they did introduce 5 new products across the last 12 months using these different platforms, not just one in general. So the media mix, they have been very successful at gaining a following and spreading their brand on Instagram. And they boast that they get 5 times more interactions on Instagram than they do on Facebook. And Facebook does also have quite a large following as well. And the one thing that really I think helps them in that way and helps them be successful at using their media correctly is that they're consistent in their portrayed message across all their different platforms, which is the I Will, I Want campaign and the Rule Yourself campaign are examples of them showing their message of hard work and the underdog mentality, and how that can help, and that how hard work and can help the underdog, and also hard work creates success, and you can achieve success with better performance, and using their products you can better perform. And a good example of this is, I have 3 different examples. So first would be the community website, well, the About Us site on the Under Armour page, which shows their different issues that they want to tackle and what things they're doing in their community and also in their company to help solve issues in the real world, such as diversity and sustainability. You can really check those out, and shows their consistency in that way. Also, I provided a link to a YouTube video for their ad back in 2011, launching the I Will What I Want campaign, which really was a standard set by them for advertising women, and this really going after the female audience who are athletes, which has always been around. It's just no one's really seen it and taken advantage of it and really recognized it as much as Under Armour has, and they've profited quite well, and to this day have used that successfully. Another example of the company message is their Instagram page, where that you can scroll down on their page and their feeds and their different posts, and there will be pictures of different numerous athletes, male and female, and different hashtags, but not an overuse of their hashtags, which is really an effective way that they've done that. And also use Jordan Spieth as a great example, and just use different athletes in the right times to try to portray the right message. My new marketing strategy consists of an increased indirect distribution to like higher tier retailers such as Big Five, and if Sports Authority was still in existence, but they're not. But also, and to go along with that, to eliminate a mid-tier retailer, or not eliminate, but definitely lessen the amount of products that are distributed to to like a company like Kohl's, so that market cannibalization won't occur as much, or won't have as much of an effect, or won't occur at all if there's not as many goods going there, or they're selling it to them for a higher price. Citations for this new strategy include, again, the conflict that I talked about earlier between Kohl's and Dick's, and how that really hurt them in the sales department if they were able to lessen the goods distributed to Kohl's or eliminate them from really their indirect channel. That would help Dick's take that customer base and absorb them back into their customer base, allowing them to gain sales, and with their sales gets more sales for Under Armour, which can help both companies, as well as also they've successfully used their brand awareness on Instagram, and that's shown. And the site I used shows like the statistics, like how they boast 5 times more interactions per post, and if they can use that that increased audience, they can push forward more towards the right audience they want to and achieve more sales. And here are my references, and that's it. Thank you.